I just will say the hello in Russian and then we'll turn.
Okay, excellent.
It's time for wine. Добрый день всем, кто любит вино, всем, кто хочет полюбить вино. Меня зовут Леша Дмитриев, я решил посвятить вину всю свою жизнь. Сегодня у меня рядом со мной Jose from Argentina, and we're tasting some nice Argentinian wine, which is actually a blend of two grapes. This is Syrah and Malbec, 2010 Trivento Reserve from Mendoza region. Hello, Jose.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, I'll start pouring. You will just slowly introduce yourself.
Okay.
How many years you work for the winery? What part of the world you represent?
Okay. Yes, so once again, hello everybody. My name is Jose Bobillo. I'm from Mendoza, Argentina. And I work for Trivento winery. I've been working in the winery for almost 3 years now. And I'm in charge of the Eastern European countries.
Okay. The first question I have for you is, most of the wines which come from Argentina here in Ukraine are from Mendoza region. Really, this is one of the places where Malbec is a star, and I just want to ask you, how can you survive in Mendoza? Because there are so many producers already there. What do you have to do to be really, really special?
Well, you have
it's
to.
Hard, huh?
Yes, you have to work from the beginning. That's our philosophy. Actually, we take care of our wine since the very beginning. That's why we have 8 vineyards of our own. So our winemaker team, together with the agronomist, they work very hard since the beginning of the wine. The beginning of the wine, of course, is in the vineyard.
Okay.
And they make a lot of investment, research and stuff like that in the vineyards, and looking forward for the final product, which is going to be the special wine.
Okay, and but still you have a lot of hectares. I've seen maybe more than 1,000, around 1,300.
Yes, 1,300.
300, yeah, this is a lot. This is like a lot. Yeah, very lucky, yeah. And the total production is around how many,
Our total production, well, it depends here from year to year, and but counting only, taking care only of the export numbers, that are the one that I managed. We export more than 1.5 million of 9-liter cases. That would be like a lot. Yes, we are one of the top 5 wineries. We are like that's why in the export we are one of the top 5 wineries. And the good thing about Trivento is that we have a very large portfolio. I mean, you can find entry-level wines, and you can have very premium wines. High-end.
Okay, so we start, and this is a blend: 50% of Syrah, 50% of Malbec. For me, Malbec is already something really, from a heavyweight group of grapes, like Cabernet and Syrah, but we actually have some Syrah here, so it's a double bomb for those who like a lot of berries. And on the color we see this purple deep structure, yeah? It's very, very pretty dark, huh?
Yes,
with some purple rim. Okay, what do you have on the nose?
In the nose we can feel the red fruit, very characteristic from the Malbec.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is, what exactly, what do you find?
Well, I can find some blackberries.
Blackberries, yeah.
And black currants.
Black currants, not so much. Maybe some raspberry, but
yes, mainly
blueberry. Okay, mostly forest berries, but very concentrated. Yeah.
Yes.
And this wine was, as a reserve, it was oak aged for about 6 months.
6 months.
In both in French and American oak.
Yes, we do separately. We aged in the Malbec, in the in one part from one side and the Syrah in another side.
Oh, I see.
And then we made the final batch.
So you age both Syrah and Malbec or you age like Syrah in French oak or Malbec
Yes.
in American, yeah?
Syrah in French, exactly, and Malbec in American.
Really, I just took a wild guess.
No, but that's the way we
because
do it.
Syrah is from
Response
France.
better
It's
from
actually Malbec is also from France, huh?
Yes. Well, Malbec is also coming from France.
Yeah. Have you ever tasted some French Malbecs? No.
I had the opportunity to taste it in the last Vin Expo fair, but it's something completely different. I have nothing bad to say against the
Totally
French
different,
Malbec,
yeah.
but it's totally different because Malbec when our ancestor brought Malbec to Argentina when they came from Europe.
Yeah.
And this grape found a different terroir, different weather, and it adapted itself in a
Nicely.
very different and nicely way. So that we have like very well-known Malbecs all over the world. The Argentinian Malbecs are well-known.
Also, I found some spiciness, which come from Syrah,
Yes,
of course.
come from Syrah.
It's
So-
a black,
Pepper.
black pepper, yeah. Okay, let's taste. What's your... Okay, this is a very full-bodied wine. Very strong.
Mm.
Was nice firm tannins.
Yes.
Very long aftertaste, and really and you have some juicy red berries on aftertaste,
Definitely.
and some pepper as well.
Yes, I think the good thing about this blend is that the sweetness of the sweet tannin
Maybe
of
a
the
little
Malbec,
sweet, yeah.
they are well surrounded by the spiciness of the Syrah.
I agree, yeah. And of course, I cannot imagine an Argentinian red wine without a great piece of meat. And I told you before, it's really hard to be a vegetarian in Argentina.
Yes.
Are there any vegetarians?
Yes,
There
they
are.
are.
But this is crazy. I mean, because but okay, and I really was wondering what was your export number one, and you said it was soya.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then you go maybe for the meat, maybe, and then afterwards for the wine. And other cows everywhere, or there are also some specific places for the cows?
No, specific places. Same thing with the wine.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, 70% of the wine production comes from Mendoza.
Yeah. And what is the place for cows?
Buenos Aires province.
Buenos Aires, yeah.
No city province.
Okay.
And La Pampa province.
I wonder, okay, in Argentina you also have some Bonarda and some Torontes.
Mm-hmm.
But do you believe that these grapes will be very nice on their own, or they only, were made by God for blending? What's your...
Well,
attitude?
nowadays, of course, they don't have that strongest that the Malbec has. But if we want to make something special from our Bonarda, which is actually the second largest planted vineyard vine in Argentina, and also from our Torrontés, which in the north part of the country, it's something very, very interesting. If we want to make something of them, we have to work very hard. It's not something that happened from the night to the day. It's
so mostly they feel very nice in blend, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They but to produce 100% Bonarda or Torontes, which would be in top 10 wine spectator, it would be hard.
It's going to be hard. We do produce and we are working on it, but maybe, let's say, if we invest a lot on them, maybe in 5 or 10 years we can have something very special.
Trivento is 3 wins.
3 wins, exactly.
Is it not the story? Do we really have these 3 wins? Yeah.
Yes, it's
it is
real.
Polar, Zonda, and Sudestar.
Yes, exactly.
Which come from mostly in different type of year.
Exactly.
Time of the year.
Yes. The Polar come in the winter time.
Yeah. Zonda in spring and Sudestar in summer fresh, which is very important.
It's a summer fresh, sometimes related with a hailstorm. So Sudestar also you have to be aware. of ale.
Okay. On the 100-point scale, I know you work for the winery, but still, if you would have opportunity as a independent critic, how many points you will give this one?
For this wine, for sure, considering the price point, I will say between 87, 89 points.
Yeah, I would go to 86 plus, for my own opinion. Yeah, very nice. Everything is there, but maybe I would love to have more fruits on the aftertaste. Maybe it's a little too young right now because it's 2010.
2010,
Yeah,
yes,
of course,
probably.
it has some
Probably.
potential. Yeah. But still it's drinkable and will be very nice with different types of meat. And in Ukraine we also have some rich meat dishes, you know, even with the typical Ukrainian food will be quite nice. At the end, Jose, if you don't mind to ask the question to the guys?
Yes,
Yeah.
to ask question.
Yeah. What would you like, always a guest ask a question, anything you want.
Anything I want about the...
About anything, about the wine, about weather, anything. So the guys can really look for this and answer.
Okay, probably a good question would be, what do you pair with a good Argentinian? I mean, not this one, but 100% Malbec.
100% Malbec, yeah.
What do you pair it with here in Ukraine? What typical Ukrainian food you can pair Malbec that we were discussing earlier? That it's quite well interesting grape to pair with meat, with a very good piece of meat. Yeah, exactly. So as I don't know very much about the Ukrainian cuisine.
Okay, this would be a nice question to the guys. Ну что же, ребята, вопрос вы слышали? От себя хочу пожелать вам дегустировать разные вина, получать от них максимум удовольствия. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Wish you all the best.
Okay, you too, for you too.
That was quite nice.